subject, and I think for a long, when the organizers were asking me for the topic, and I just couldn't respond for almost about 4 or 5 weeks as to what should be the topic, because marketing is something which I left long time ago. Having worked with Eureka Forbes and Hitkaris and Dinshaws and the newspaper called Navbharat, gone into content creation, and then when you are into the content creation and coming to the marketing session, it's long forgotten. The last I remember was a brand summit that I had attended in Chennai. That was in 1997. Ever since we concentrate on the creative aspect of life and the content creation. We have Anurag, by the way, just now he was introduced. You need to stand and wave your hand like this. So, when we got into this space, in fact Anurag also got into the space at the same time. It's just been about 11 years that Indian animation and the gaming and the visual effects as a long form business, the industry it's still to become an industry, but it started about 11 years ago. When we had started most of these things, and a lot of parents used to come and ask, and typically what used to happen is when a person wants to get married. I had a very interesting person called Shyam Deshpande from Nagpur, and he went to see a girl in Raipur, which is in Chhattisgarh. 1 week later, he told me that, sir, I'm back, and he's a great painter. He's a matte painter, and today he's with Industrial Light and Magic in Singapore. The fact was that after he told me that he's back and he saw this girl's uncle called me, and I said, what does this guy do? He came here, we saw the lands, everything is going to get finalized, but what does he do? And I took half an hour to explain him. And then 2 days later his father called me up, and I explained him. 1 day later, the father's boss from Bhilai Steel Plant called me up, and I tried and explained him. And then the director of HR called me up, and I explained them also. To my surprise, 3 days later, suddenly in my office, I got a call from the reception that, sir, there are 2 gentlemen who want to meet you, and they've come from Raipur. And I thought it must be somebody else, because I thought I've answered. And again, this girl's father and uncle were there. They said that we just couldn't understand, and why he has to work till late nights, and why we can't see anything on Indian television, what he has done. Because the product takes 3.5 years to create, and it's so difficult to explain what are you doing, And at the end of the day, after 3.5 years of day and night working, you say, you just made this 90 minutes. This is what you were doing for 3.5 years. And it's very difficult to explain people as to what it is. But mind you, the thing is that the creativity is all about great communication.